You done skipped a lot of motherfuckers before you got to her.
Facts.
And you ain't never bring nobody on stage, but you gonna bring her. So all that shit to me is some kind of, you know what I mean, shit going on behind the scenes that made that happen. Cause I'm just like, you are Lauryn fucking Hill. You like one of the best female artists ever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? How does that compute with a girl that got one mixtape out? Like where is...
Say that one more time.
One mixtape.
Maybach music.
It's the big boss, Rick Ross. Right now you rocking with the hottest DJ in the game. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? It's another episode. It's episode 120 of I Do It For Hip Hop. It's your boy JK, aka Mr. On All Bullshit, and my guy, Mr. DJ Bugsy,
What's
the
up,
OG,
bro?
the young OG himself in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
The king of the podcast, but
Oh,
you know.
already know. What's up, though? How you been, man?
Good, man. Can't complain. How you,
Good
bro?
to be back, right?
Yeah,
It's been
man.
a minute, man.
A lot of shit been going on.
In hip-hop.
Definitely,
For
man.
real. Well, let's get to our girl from TDE. Doucheii.
What's her name?
Doucheii.
Y'all see the shirt. I don't know who that is, but Doucheii, whatever her name is. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Yeah, first you started off. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna let you pop off.
this is the thing, man.
Yeah, please.
I put this on Spiritual World. They showed the John when she was on Hot Ones, and she said that heterosexual men are a red flag. So I put a note on there, and I put a comment, and I said that you get the Grammy equals push the agenda. It makes sense now. My thing is, you just got in the game about a year ago.
Right.
When did you hear her? I just want to know. When did you ever
This
hear
year.
her? Pretty much,
During
right?
the battle. When the battle was going on. That's when I heard about her.
Right. So I listened
Before
to
that, never heard of her.
Right. So yeah, she got the Grammy. Congrats to that. But
She
you
don't
just
deserve it, but go ahead.
right. That's another story for another day. So it's just like,
These motherfuckers, man. But go ahead, man.
but my thing is, all right, you fresh in the game, you got the Grammy, whatever the case may be. It's just like now, it's just like you could just tell people who's puppets now in the game now. Because it's just like now you just got in the game, and basically, why would you alienate your fan base? You just got in the game, right? So you alienating your fan base. You don't have like a solid fan base where you can be like a Future or a Drake or a K-Dot to say certain shit and people just gonna rock with you. You just got in the game, and now people starting to say you an industry plant. People just starting to say you a puppet. And it's just like now you just want to push all type of agendas. And the thing is, and this is what makes it even worse, is because she's a dark-skinned black lady. And the last person that they brought, who brought her to the stage was who? Lauryn Hill. So it's just like, and then I understand she young or whatever the case may be, but you got to understand the type of messages that you're putting out here. And being that you're a dark-skinned black lady and you coming at, when you say heterosexual men, what's the first thing you thinking of when a black woman says this? Black men. You're not thinking of Asian men. You're not thinking of white men. You're not thinking of no other nationality. So you coming out of the gate, fresh off of a Grammy, saying that bullshit. That's why you named Doucheii today. I'm going to just keep it light on that one. But yeah.
Yo, this motherfucker crazy. All right, well, let me just give you my spill. First of all, like, this shit is mind-blowing. The part that blows my mind more than anything, and it's a couple other things that blow my mind, but this shit really, how the fuck do you get a Grammy before Nicki Minaj? Like, how do you do that?
That part.
How? This is why I know that all this shit is manufactured. All this shit is, you know, they got the soil, they got the seeds, they growing it, they manufacturing it. Like, I'm not checking for her. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Nobody from my hood in South Philly is checking for no motherfucking Doucheii.
Nope.
Okay, this is Philly we talking about. This ain't the West Coast. We know y'all TDE niggas. We understand it. We get it. But hell to the fucking no. And how the fuck do a Lauryn Hill bring you on stage of all fucking people? But you gonna bring her. So all that shit to me is some kind of, you know what I mean, shit going on behind the scenes that made that happen. Cause I'm just like, you are Lauryn fucking Hill. You like one of the best female artists ever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? How does that compute with a girl that got one mixtape out? Like, where is...
Say that one more time.
One mixtape.
Not even an album, a mixtape.
You on your rookie year, sis. Where's year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Where's that at? Then the Lauryn Hills can bring you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop don't work like that, sis. And you got Punch and these motherfuckers from the West Coast thinking that it do. But you ain't gonna fool me, okay? You know, just like when Biggie said, putting, pictures on my wall. I'm rappers at Marley Marl. That was me, nigga. Right. I was the one with the Right On magazines at XXL. That was me. So all this shit that's going on, and the media is playing into it.
Oh, yeah.
The Elliots, the Joe Buttons, you know what I'm saying? These niggas is getting the bag. I keep telling niggas they getting the bag for this TDE shit.
Oh, definitely.
Just like when Charlamagne said that they're the best fucking West Coast label of all time. What? Over Death Row?
I said, damn, Death Row didn't exist.
Aftermath
didn't exist.
No,
where did they come? Where it come from?
Like, motherfucker, you got Kendrick, you got SZA, and then you got J-Rock. So you telling me they fucking with Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem. Like, no, nigga, it ain't happening, bro.
It's not.
It's not happening. So it's just a continuation of what we already knew after this battle. But guess what? They not having it no more because now they know how to find out the bots. All the bot shit and all that shit that was going on because of what Drake did, and it was some sucker shit he did. I didn't agree with the suing shit. But now that he did that bot shit is over. All that you trying to fake stream and fake views and all that shit is a wrap. You ain't gonna be able to do that no more.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You gotta have organic shit going on. Just like organic, when you go to the market, Whole Foods, organic. The real shit, nigga. Not that made up bullshit.
Right.
You feel me? Like, seriously. But on another note, I do want to say rest in peace to Mrs. Wallace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Biggie mom passed away, and that fucked me up. Cause I'm like, damn. I'm like, because when you think of the Caribbeans, period, they eat different than us. They live longer than us, and her mother is still alive. She's 102.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, her mother is still alive. So she buries her grandson and her daughter. Damn. She's 102. So when I look at that, I'm like, damn, man, I was real fucked up about it. But one thing I was excited and happy about, that her and Little Kim mend their relationship, because there was a time where they wasn't really getting along.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's good for that to happen before she passed away.
Yeah.
But it's just sad that she'll never know who actually took her son.
Right.
And that's the main thing. And it's just like she was suing and,
Let's talk about Biggie legacy, man. Like, even after... Because people always say, he only had 2 albums.
I hate that.
And I'll be like, nigga, that's the whole point. Nigga, he only had 2. And he fucked y'all up with 2. And these niggas got 10 and they still can't do what he did.
Facts.
That be my point. Like, nigga, I did it with less. Just like Tom Brady, I did it with less. I had less fucking, Hall of Famers on my team, and I still got 7 rings, nigga. That's the whole point. That's what make me, and I'm to this day, Biggie the GOAT. For me, that's just me.
Same here.
There's no K Dot. Like, I want niggas to stop putting K Dot in the top 5. I want niggas to stop doing that. Leave that shit alone, bro.
That's some Gen Z top 5 type shit. If you gonna say Kendrick in your top 5, you wasn't born in the 90s. If you gonna say that's your top 5, like,
for real,
early 90s, late, but
you ain't going.
But Biggie's legacy, and this is the crazy thing. When I was on March 9th, I always played Biggie like freestyles, the rare Johns. I played all that shit. I try to not to even play the album tracks.
Yeah.
People don't even know. Yeah, you could say 2 albums, but he wrote all the Kim shit.
Right.
Classic album. Wrote Junior Mafia shit. Probably Ghost wrote for other people too. So and he did that in a short period of time. Like, when y'all really listen to hardcore, I'm like, dog, he wrote like he was a chick, and it was still fire. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just like, and for him to do it before 25 years old,
bro, that shit don't make no sense, man. It don't. And it goes back to what Mickey Fax said on social media. And people don't, it's not, now I want y'all, before I bring up this topic, I want y'all to be clear. I'm not saying Biggie is better than Andre 3000. But what I want y'all to understand is that Biggie wrote more verses than Andre 3000. It's a fact. It's not even, and that fucked me up because Biggie only got 2 albums, right? But this is the features as well, but he only got 2 albums. But people got to realize something. When you are in a group you're working half because your partner is doing the other verse. So
true.
you're not doing a full album like Biggie. That's why Biggie got more verses than Andre 3000 because he was part of a group. And keep in mind, Big Boy got more verses than Andre 3000 as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but keep in mind, Andre 3000 is an alien. His verses are impactful. You know what I'm saying? It's on another level. Andre 3000 arguably is in a lot of people's top 5 and a lot of people's top 10. Yeah. I get it. But we just talking work output. Biggie got more work output than Andre 3K. And that fucked me up when Mickey Fax brought that up.
Yeah, when you showed me that, I was just like I really had to think. And like you said, breaking it down, they are a group. And yeah, he outlived Biggie, obviously. But that just shows you the work ethic and him having the tutelage of Puff and the hit makers and all of that type of stuff that had that type
and
of
telling
work.
Cameron he can be on
and Mace and those type of and the locks, and it's just like still
his
sharp
family
as
tree
still.
is crazy.
Yeah,
his family tree is crazy.
It definitely is. He put a lot of people on in a short period of time.
That's a fact.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's why he my GOAT. Like I know people say Jay. I get it.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times when people say Jay, they attach all the businesses he had. They don't just focus on strictly the music. They focus on all the liquor. He married Beyonce.
Yeah.
All the other outside of music shit. That's what they focus. And it's like I told people, he got smoked twice by Biggie on Brooklyn Finest and I Love the Dough. Straight up. I don't care what nobody say. That's just me though. He got smoked twice. You know what I'm saying? And behind the scenes, Clark Kent said that Jay had to come back to do his verse over after Biggie laid his.
That too, yeah.
So it's like, nigga, you had to come back. Nigga, I laid the first. It's done. What's up? Like, how you better than me if I lay my shit and you got to come back and lay it again? Like, no, we not doing that. So that's it. And I always say if Biggie was alive, hip hop be totally different.
Definitely. Pac and Big. It's a different. It's just like when the 90s. The end of the 90s, once that gone, it was just like, damn, like, yeah, I had to think about this the other day. Would there be a Mace was set up to be next, but if Big was still alive, would it still be, would it be Mace's time? Would it be Cameron time? Would it be those type of times? Or would we still be talking about, because think about it, Life After Death dropped early 97. So, but that album was still rolling through the whole, you know what I'm saying? Till 98. So it's just like, damn.
Yeah, he ruled 95 and 97. Biggie ruled the game those 2 years.
Yeah.
Then Max ruled 98.
98, 99 was X. And
then M came.
M came. And then J. And it would definitely been a different trajectory when it came to rap.
For sure. Now let's talk about our boy Tory Lanez. How the fuck, bro? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like, how do someone that's in jail make an album better than niggas that's out of jail? That got access to the best engineers in the world. This nigga is rapping on a fucking jail phone, sounding like he in the fucking recording studio.
Bro, when I
Peterson, that album is flawless. It's like, I don't know skips. I just let it play, let it go. And that's why I said, nigga, you might, you know, Canada be doing anything. You got to give them credit. Canada got some dope ass artists, bro. Yeah. But go ahead. What was you going to say about Peterson?
Peterson, man, I was just, like you said, like, my mind was boggled that I'm like, bro, ain't no way that he's doing this on a jail phone. Getting it to a beat, 21 songs. Like, how do you even get the time? Like, you got to watch for COs, he fighting and all that shit. Like, it's just like, yo, like, that's just a testament of people's talent. It don't matter where you at. It could be in a sewer somewhere. If you still gonna make a hot ass album like that, it's niggas in multi-million.
Tried to do it didn't work out.
No.
Sean, when he was locked up, it should.
I wasn't feeling Godfather Buried Alive. Maybe like a couple songs, but I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
and the sound was horrible. The sound wasn't.
I will say this: the times back then, we didn't have the same technology as we do now, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So we got apps you can basically record shit on your phone now. Back then, you had to, you know, they had the maybe Pro Tools and all that shit, but jail phones wasn't the same. You didn't have FaceTimes. You didn't have all that type of shit. So I give him a little bit of leniency on that, but this is a testament to Tory Lanez's artistic abilities and talent. Like,
for sure.
Album of the year for me right now.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah, it's
You know my favorite song though on there, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Is Lawyer Fees and Verdict Day.
Yo.
When he break down the whole Rock Nation shit and Jay and Megan Thee Stallion and
yeah.
I'm like, this motherfucker, boy. He like it's so crazy because like it's like remember they was clowning him saying he used Cassidy rhymes?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
But it's like,
On the
bro,
Hot
he don't
97
got
John.
to. He don't gotta do it.
He really don't.
The
That's
nigga
what kind
can
of
rap.
got him because he could really rap.
Right.
Like he done went against what Jordan Lucas and all of them. He was battling them, but he
yeah.
could actually rap and sing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is a testament to who he is, and hopefully he get out. But
Right.
I just seen he put a joint up today. He said summertime he dropping something else. So
See?
that's gonna be crazy. Behind bars though, you get what I'm saying? Like, how do a nigga say I'm about to drop
And I know
another
Megan-
joint
you
in
know
the summertime?
What's crazy is what's fucked up because Megan lost a lot of her fans. Remember when she was struggling to sell concert tickets?
Yeah,
And she was struggling for her album. Then they botted her out. They botted her to
definitely
fuck
did.
up, to stream her up, to make her look like she's doing something heavy, and she ain't doing nothing heavy.
No.
It's light. It's lightweight.
8K. That's all I
Right.
gotta say. 8K. That's her last joint sold. 8K. It's crazy. That's crazy.
And
Bro, I've been saying this, and
and she didn't go number one organically. He went number one without playlists, without the machine behind him,
None.
just straight off the rip. What's up?
That's what talent do, bro.
right. Yeah.
That's what it
You
is.
can't be denied.
You can't. And it's, bro, we had to really say they doing this behind
Right.
bars, bro.
Right, yeah.
Like, come on. Multi-million-dollar studios and he on his phone? My shit on there is, what's the joint? Where he redid the SWV joint.
Oh yeah.
That's my shit. Phone sex.
Phone. Okay.
That
yeah.
joint fire.
Yeah.
Like,
He always talking to the
sonically, he
ladies.
just, the chicks tapes and all that, he just sonically that shit. Like,
Yeah. He be rocking, bro.
but yeah. But Verdict Day was good. He was definitely
Verdict,
breaking that joint down.
He was
He
telling
was
the
coming
story.
at the lawyer that
Yup,
was
the
with
black
Rock
lawyer.
Nation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tory.
Now let me ask you this. Let's talk about Jim Jones. Do you feel like Jim Jones is still the face of New York hip hop, or he's too old? Because a lot of people, he's too old. Why he's still on social media acting like that? Why him and Cam and Mace is going back and forth? Me personally, I love the project. The new Jim Jones project, that shit
Yeah,
dope.
I didn't hear it.
You ain't get a chance to hear it. It's dope. But he's been consistent. When he was with Dipset, it was like Joel Santana and Cameron got to shine. Once they split apart, that nigga been working.
Yeah. I don't know if I could say he the face because that New York drill scene
Right.
just kind of just took a wave over New York. The Pop Smokes and all them, the 5-year
K
foreigns.
Flocks and-
A lot of the young guys are starting to become the face of the New York rap. I'm glad that he's still out here doing it because it gives a lot of hope to like the Benny the Butchers, those dudes that actually rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can never say, I mean, Dipset is always going to be a movement. It's always going to be them, and it's, it's fucked up that they going through what they going through.
Yeah.
But I just think the New York drill scene just kind of just took all of that from the 2000s, all that. They just kind of steamrolled everything. So I think they the face of New York rap right now.
You do?
Yeah.
But
Or
the
the Griselda guys. But they not New York. You get what I'm saying? It's still that East Coast sound, but the drill guys. I give it to-
And before we go, bro, I know it's been a while since the Super Bowl performance.
that
But I just
lackluster
gotta
shit.
talk about this one last thing before we go, bro. Now, when the first performance came out, right, and everybody was like, "Did you get the message that you was trying to convey?"
I missed that motherfucker.
And I'm like,
that shit went to
listen.
voicemail. I missed that motherfucker.
I'm like, listen, let me explain something to y'all. I love Kendrick. No shots intended, but like I said before, you can't have it both ways. You trying to be a black messiah, you trying to be an activist, and you trying to be a rapper. The message didn't hit because for one, half of the black community didn't understand the message. That's number one. The other half that got it, they was rooting for you. But I said, what did it change? We went back to shoot, kill, bang, bang. Ain't nothing changed. You still got Trump in office. That ain't changing. They still ain't giving out reparations. That ain't changing. The fucking food still going up. ain't get like nothing changed. Like, dude, like I get it, but at the same time, the same motherfuckers you talking about, you accepting Grammys from the same motherfuckers that you talking about. How you gonna accept 5 Grammys from the Impressor, but you want to talk about it? Like this is why I say sometimes a lot of these rappers be full hypocrites, because if I'm supposed to be The Party's Over, that song, he made a song called The Party's Over, yeah. And we ain't accepting nothing from them type of people, then what's up? Because you went up there and gave your little speech, and here we are.
We talked about this 3-4 podcasts ago. The first joint that we did, bro.
Right.
We talk about false prophets and how people say one thing on their raps, but they do the whole total opposite in real life. Right. And it all shows. It's all just a fucking, it's basically like Mirage, bro. Right. It's like, yeah, you do the performance. Yeah, you brought us into your world. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, yeah, some people that's going through whatever they going through. Right. But that's not the stage for it.
Right. I said that.
When you think of the Super Bowl performances, you think of Whitney. You think of Mike. You think of Mike. You think of people that have blew up the stage. Right. You're not thinking about a message. It's like DJ Academic said this. He was like, bro, when people watching the Super Bowl, they eating, they drunk, they just trying to enjoy themselves. That's right. You're not going to get a message where motherfuckers, half of the country is drunk, not trying to understand. You get what I'm trying to say? They're there to be entertained, and that is not the stage for that. I get it, because you want to get it broadcasted, but if everybody's not catching it, that's not the real message. No, and we've been saying this from the first joint that we did. Right. It's people that talk about it, and it's people that actually do it. But the problem is, if you sell it like you really do it, everybody's going, and you, the people's champion, where are your stats at? Right. Where are your real, genuine stats? That's all.
And that's why I always say, rest in peace to Nipsey. That's one rapper that, to me, I didn't see nothing hypocritical he ever did. Me personally, from what I've seen and his legacy and how he carried it and how he stood up for the people in LA and the stuff he was doing with the STEM program with the children in the recording studio, and how his brother is carrying it now. Black Sam, shout out to him with the brand new burger. I'm definitely, when I go to LA, I'm going to check out their burgers. But I just feel like they did it the right way, me personally. That's why I say Nipsey and The Game and Ice Cube. These is the people that, when it comes to the West Coast, that's the people that just hit me. I'm not saying Kendrick never hit me. I'm not saying I never banged his music. I never said he was in my playlist. Yeah. But when I think of West Coast, I think of Snoop. I think of Ice Cube. I think of Nipsey Hussle. These is the people that touch me in the right way. And I resonate with them more than I resonate with Kendrick. That's just me. To each his own. You know?
Two different eras, man. It's the do era, but we now in the social media era where it's just you make it look like you doing something, but you ain't. But behind the scenes, you ain't doing shit.
Facts. So there you go, man. It's your boy DJ Bugsy, man. Episode 120. Make sure you follow us. Do it for Hip Hop Pod. Follow me, DJ Bugsy 215.
It's your boy JK, man. Follow me on JK Playwave on Instagram. My website, playwave.com. My YouTube is Playwave TV. We gonna kill it for this year. I'm letting y'all know. Oh yeah, the Eagles won. Just to let you know, the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Yo, man, I can't believe you wore that shit.
I just, I had to add that in there. I just had to add that in there.
Them fucking Eagles.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas, man, leave it the fuck alone.
That's all, man.
I can't believe you wore that.
Dynasty coming. That's all I'm gonna say. But other than that,
no, man, no. That's a one and done, bro.
One and done.
It's a one and done, bro. It's no dynasty, bro.
Okay. Brock Purdy is all I gotta say. But no McCaffrey. Anyway, that's all I gotta say.
What you mean? He coming back? Why you say McCaffrey? He coming back.
Okay.
You think he getting traded?
I thought he going to the Broncos or something.
No,
I heard.
No, he ain't going to no fucking Broncos. Okay. Let him go to the Broncos. See how life is over there in Denver versus San Francisco.
Hate that shit. I agree with you on. He gonna hate that shit more than San Fran.
Yeah. Keep it hip hop, man. Peace.
Know that.